In this special city in western China, I am getting an in-depth look at its diverse and multi-ethnic street food. There were breakfasts made from animal organs, soups claimed to make you strong, and the food so unfamiliar that I could hardly imagine, the dog urine. But first, let's go back to the beginning of the story. Xining, the capital of Qinghai Province, translates to eternal peace in the west. It is located at the junction of the Loess Plateau and the Qinghai-Tibet Plateau. It is an ancient plateau city with a rich history. Humans have inhabited this land for 4,000 to 5,000 years. The city is primarily home to Tibetans, Hui people, and Han people. This multicultural coexistence has created a culinary flavor found nowhere else, along with a unique cultural history. Xining is one of the key transportation hubs in western China, easily accessible by train. This is my first visit, and my adventure in Xining begins from this moment.
西宁的牛杂碎都是凌晨3、4点钟就开门，然后很早就卖没了，所以得早去。
On the second morning, I had the chance to try the most popular local breakfast in Xining. I've heard that there are tons of people lining up as early as 5 o'clock in the morning. It typically sells out of everything and closes before 10 o'clock every day. In Xining, breakfast options are diverse, but the most popular choice is undoubtedly beef entrails. At 5 o'clock in the morning, while many people are still asleep, the shop is already bustling with customers.
一个小碗，一个优质。对，啥都放。
This is a halo dish from the Qinghai Hui people, known as beef entrails, which is essentially a soup made from the internal organs of the cow. Typically, it includes the head, heart, tongue, intestines, and tripe, all stewed with garlic sprouts and served in hot broth. I know it may sound hard to accept, but I decided to give it a try anyway.
New 肠子吃出一股牛奶味来了。牛肠子挺好吃的。
Speaking of its taste, I can't say it's 100% delicious. It still has a slight fishy taste from the animal offal, which I'm not particularly fond of. However, this doesn't detract from the fact that it is a delicacy with a high protein content and is easily absorbed by the body. It's certainly a great way to replenish energy in a plateau city. Xining is the largest city on the Qinghai-Tibet Plateau, home to approximately 2.5 million residents. The streets are vibrant and bustling, lined with tall buildings on either side. Despite the continuous flow of vehicles creating a crowded atmosphere, everything in the city operates in an orderly manner. Xining is a multi-ethnic and diverse city where various religions have given rise to vibrant and colorful cultures. These cultures influence and accommodate one another, becoming an inseparable part of Xining. Northern Buddhist Temple is a national attraction in Xining and a key cultural relic protection unit in the province. It is one of the must-see sites in the city. Covering an area of 28,000 square meters, the temple is nestled against the mountains in the northern suburbs of Xining. It boasts a history of over 1900 years and serves as a religious site for Buddhism, Taoism, and Confucianism. The complex includes a Taoist temple with numerous buildings, among which are the temples dedicated to the gods of heaven, earth, and water, along with ancient caves set into the steep mountainside. Inside these caves, there are statues of Chinese gods characterized by Han and Tibetan Buddhist painting styles. In addition to these temples and caves, one of the main attractions on the cliff is the Hanging Temple, which is aptly named as it hangs in the middle of the cliff. It is the second largest hanging temple in China. Unfortunately, it is currently closed due to rock slides. The Hui people in Qinghai, who practice Islam, maintain their unique clothing customs that reflect their national characteristics. Their language may include elements of Arabic and Persian. I believe the lady in the headscarf was explaining the process of the worship. But due to the language barrier, I couldn't fully understand her. Nevertheless, I still complete the worship under her guidance. The temple was originally a Buddhist temple built in a D106. Later, it transformed into a Taoist temple due to the rise of Taoism. Taoism is a religion and philosophy that originated in ancient China. One of its main ideas is the belief in balancing the forces of light and dark, emphasizing that everything in the universe is interconnected. As I walk into the temple, it is massive, comprising several magnificent individual buildings. I believe the courtyard is a key feature of ancient Chinese architecture, reflecting the long-standing traditional culture and national characteristics. I heard that there is a local food in Xining called the soup that will make you strong, which made me very curious.
那这么少啊？
This is a soup made with local yak beef, served with rice noodle and cakes. The unusual name comes from the pollution-free natural environment of the Qinghai-Tibet Plateau, which has nurtured highly nutritious animals and plants for thousands of years. Among these, yak beef stands out as the most representative health food in the region. Obviously, there is also yak yogurt from Qinghai.
美味。
As the Chinese New Year approaches, the streets are already decked out with festive decorations. More than half of China's 55 ethnic minorities consider it an important holiday, notably including the Hui people of Xining. After lunch, I am heading to the largest Tibetan culture museum in Xining. Tibetan culture is also an important part of Qinghai culture, as it is located at the intersection of Han and Tibetan cultures. It serves as a crucial source for the spread and development of Tibetan Buddhist culture. Tibetan medicine is recognized as one of the 4 traditional medicines in the world. Over the past 1,000 years, generations of Tibetan medicine experts have contributed to enriching and developing national medicine, leaving behind a wealth of medical documents. To date, more than 2,000 written documents on Tibetan medicine have been discovered, with over 100 classified as classical texts. These classics were once engraved on boards and flagstones and compiled into books, some of which have been preserved through handwritten copies and oral traditions across the plateau. As I see it, the displayed documents are truly astonishing, representing a significant part of Tibetan medical heritage. Tibetan clothing has a long history and unique structure. It is made from various materials, including leather, wool, felt, silk, and more. These garments are categorized based on material function, region, and social status. Tibetan clothing has evolved over time from practical use in daily life and labor. Many garments have gradually transformed from functional items into decorative pieces, due to differences in natural climate conditions, lifestyles, and cultural exchanges. Tibetan clothing has distinct regional styles in terms of decoration and wearing. As I walked through the display cabinets, I was amazed at the diversity of Tibetan culture.
有没有那个叫炕锅羊肉？那是一份多少钱？
一份不是那个按斤算的，95一斤，然后是里面加不加的是水费的。
Grasslands of Qinghai are natural saline alkali pastures, and the long growth cycle and high activity level of the sheep contribute to the tender texture of Qinghai lamb. The locals, known for loving lamb, have developed countless ways to cook it. However, the dish Kangguo is unique to Qinghai.
哇塞，真不错，你看着。
To make these delicious braised lamb chops, a special pot is essential. To be said, it can simultaneously perform various cooking methods such as frying, sautéing, braising, and steaming. The tender, flavorful lamb paired with golden crispy potatoes promises to be an unforgettable dinner experience for me.
这个真人性化，肥瘦还可以自己选。
The staple food of the people in Xining is typically noodles. Located near a high-quality wheat-producing area, the locals have created a carbohydrate paradise, and the variety of noodles available reflects their deep love for this staple food.
看看真好吃啊，兄弟！
As the day came to an end, I was on my way back to the hotel when I passed by a Hui Muslim snack shop and noticed some snacks I had never seen before.
这是什么呀？这叫？
在青海叫花花，
怎么卖这个？
一斤12。
我能来一点点尝尝吗？来个半斤，看着像麻花。
您哪里的？
河北的。
河北的吗？
啊。您呢？您是西宁本地人？
就本地人。
哦，还有啥好吃的推荐吗？
还有好吃的，你们可能吃不惯。
我应该都想尝尝。
是美食的话，就是酸奶呀、唱歌呀。
After a brief conversation, the owner informed me about a special food in Xining called dog urine. The first thing I did the next morning was to look for the dog urine with my strong curiosity.
阿姨，现在有那狗脚尿是吧？
加菜没有。
我先尝尝那个饼吧。
哦，好。
带菜的明天我再吃。
行，几包的？
来俩。那个饼能就是这样干吃是吧？
干吃行可以。
行，那就光吃狗脚尿就行了。阿姨，钱付过去了哈。
好，好来。
这面里是不是有葱油啥的？
没有。
没有啊。
就白面粉，这个绿色的这个叫香豆粉。
香豆粉。
对，这个绿色的这个叫香豆，就是一种植物。
哦，一种植物。好。
专门做馍馍呀、花卷呀这种。
哦，这样。
是为抢我吃，为抢到呀。
At that moment, I finally understood why it has such an indecent name. But don't worry, it's just canola oil drizzled on the pancake.
你们要甜的还是要原味的？
一个原味的，一个甜的。其实吃不吃菜无所谓了，对吧？咱主要为了吃狗脚尿。
对，主要狗脚尿才是特色。
对，菜的话哪里都有，狗脚尿只有这个。应该是我觉得那个油啊的颜色像狗的尿，所以都叫狗脚尿。
也不是说颜色，就是拿这个油壶锅里倒油的时候。
哦，像那个
20元。
这个是原味的还是甜的？甜的。真好吃，焦脆焦脆的。这原味的就很好吃了，不用加菜。甜的。
Xining is the transportation hub of the Northwest and has been home to many ethnic groups since ancient times, when nomadic and agricultural civilizations met in Qinghai. The main diet here was established, consisting of beef, lamb, and high-carbohydrate foods. Around 700 years ago, a significant migration of Muslims occurred, and after a long period of close contact with local ethnic groups, they gradually multiplied and evolved into today's Qinghai people. Today, the city showcases a rich tapestry of cultures, from Tibetan temples and museums to Han New Year decorations, the diverse ethnic cuisine of the Hui people, and ancient Islamic mosques found throughout the area. All of these elements demonstrate that Xining is a city where multiple cultures coexist. Without these diverse cultural blends, I wouldn't have found all these awesome, interesting, and unique places here in the city.